I aspire to learn new things every day, and I hope to inspire uh, folks from the city to be more civically engaged. I'm most interested in the cultural equity and like the creative class of the city, and so I hope to kind of never tire of finding new ways to create more opportunities for them. So I guess aspire, inspire, never tire. Created Wildflowers in 2018 as kind of like a need from growing out of a few pop-ups that we had around town. We were in Armory Square, we were on South Warren. You know, we ended up doing a pretty good run in 2017, so we put it out to the world, like maybe it's time to have a long-term shop. And we opened Wildflowers on May 4th, 2018. May the 4th be with you. And we ended up kind of like having our fun and having our way for a year or so, experimenting and trying to bring a new kind of format to the artisan element type of store. And so, you know, we had a very unique structure that allowed us to adapt throughout the years and be this creative hub for downtown. Handmade Artisans were now a multi-level marketplace full of small businesses and independent storefronts and services that are homegrown here in Syracuse. And you have to be from Central New York, you have to be handmade, and those are the only real stipulations. So we are the promoters of the makers and risk takers and makers of Central New York, you know. And so for us, it's been a wild ride. I like to use the word wild a lot, but truth be told, growing from a small pop-up shop to being able to be at a level where we've enhanced the local economy, but now over $1 million directly into the hands of about 140 local artisans is quite the accomplishment. And together as a creative crew, we've really changed the face of the heart of downtown significantly, and we're pretty proud of it. What does Syracuse mean to me? It's a tough question for me to answer. I guess you could say that I believe in the future of and enhancing and making a more vibrant and sustainable city. So Syracuse is more important to me. It's like I'm in love with Syracuse, and like I just can't like stop every day kind of finding new ways to showcase that. And Wildflowers is definitely one of the biggest ways in which, most successful ways in which we've created something that can, like, you know, kind of consistently give back and help creatives and be a place that people can really enjoy. So recently have a friend kind of come to me to get some advice. She wanted to start her own boutique, and the more we talked, the more the little isms came out of me, and I realized it's just simply you put the work in, you gotta just do it, right? And so don't think about opening a place, make a logo, think about what your dream place would look like, begin the process and just kind of chip away at it all the time. Because if you say, oh man, I don't know if I could ever afford that rent, or I don't know if I'll find the right place, or there's a lot of hurdles for small business. But luckily in Central New York, there's tons of opportunity and tons of services to help you get there. So just like if you have your idea and your passion, you just go ahead and you follow it, you know what I mean? And you'll get there. And it's just a matter of chipping away at it every day. So my number one piece of advice would be like, don't wait. By setting foot inside Wildflowers, located at 217 South Salina Street, downtown Syracuse, you're supporting these artists. It's an interesting kind of situation. If you go and purchase something from Wildflowers. Everything in the shop is handmade. You go to the counter, and odds are you might be actually going face to face with the person that made the item that was created, and I'm sure they'll let you know because they're very proud of their work. And we're very lucky to have so much talent around here. So just by you can get on social media and check out Wildflowers on Instagram and Facebook and you name it. We have the website, wildflowersarmory.com, but the reality is that showing up is the best way to kind of support us. And we're not a bougie, expensive shop. We have $2 items all the way up to $25 items, and the average spend in a shop like this is like $50-$60. It's reasonable, it's handmade, it's homegrown. We are really an eclectic group of handmade artisans working together to showcase Central New York. So this is like the homegrown version. If you go to Manny's on the Hill to get your Syracuse shirts, you go to Wildflowers to get your Syracuse in the modern civic pride handmade artisan goods. And this is what we're about. So say nice things about the artisan work online. Give people pats on the backs for making beautiful things, and swing by Wildflowers and check out all the artisan shops downstairs at the McCarthy Mercantile, and shop sustainable and handmade and upcycling and all that jazz.